Tesco Bank is one of the lenders that we have studied that has received the greatest overall score. It has received a 5-star rating for its flexibility and application process, despite the fact that it offers a more limited variety of customer service in comparison to other banking institutions. The repayment durations for personal loans offered by Tesco Bank are greater than those typically offered, and you have the option to postpone the initial loan installment for a period of 2 months. Take into consideration, however, that selecting this alternative will result in an increase in the total cost of the loan. There are favorable evaluations from customers, and those who have club cards may be eligible for reduced interest rates. Nevertheless, if you are looking for the greatest loan possible, or if you have a terrible credit history, you perhaps need look elsewhere. In the event that you are contemplating taking out a loan, it is prudent to borrow only the amount that you require and to repay it as quickly as possible, taking into account the amount that you are able to easily afford to repay each month. Tesco Bank is a financial institution that was established in 1997 and has been fully owned by Tesco plc since 2008. It provides a variety of financial goods and services, such as personal unsecured loans, credit cards, auto insurance, and savings accounts. Individual borrowers and those who are interested in taking out a joint loan can both take advantage of Tesco Bank's options for unsecured personal loans. It is important to note that in order to apply, you do not need to be an existing customer of the bank. It is possible to obtain a personal loan from Tesco Bank for a sum ranging from £1,000 to £35,000, and the period of time during which you are permitted to return the loan can be as short as 1 year or as long as 10 years, depending on the amount of the loan and the purpose for which the funds will be utilized. How do we rate Tesco Bank's personal loans? A number of loan providers in the United Kingdom have been evaluated, and each one has been scored according to a set of criteria that takes into account the characteristics that loan consumers have indicated are the most significant aspects of the product. Where Tesco Bank personal loans stand out. Long repayment periods. Tesco Bank offers loans that can be repaid over a period of up to 10 years if you're borrowing between £10,000 and £25,000. By contrast, the longest repayment term many other lenders offer is just 7 or even 5 years. Repaying a loan over a longer period can lower monthly repayments, though you will end up paying more in interest overall. Quick approval decision. Tesco says that if you apply for its personal loan online, it is possible to get an instant decision regarding whether your application has been successful, declined, or if you need to provide more information. To give yourself the best chance of a quick decision, try to have as much information to hand as you can when you're about to apply. It offers joint loans. Tesco Bank allows applications for joint loans, whereas not every lender does. Taking out a joint loan with someone else could improve your chances of approval if they have a higher income or better credit score and lets you share the cost of the loan. You can delay the start of your repayments. With a Tesco Bank loan, eligible borrowers can delay making their first repayment for 2 months. The way it works means you'll end up paying more interest overall, but it's a useful option if you're not in a position to start paying back your loan straight away. Where Tesco Bank personal loans fall short. Low maximum loan amounts. The most you can borrow through a Tesco personal loan is £35,000. It's not the lowest maximum amount among lenders. Some cap the amount that can be borrowed at £25,000, but if you need an even larger loan, it's possible to borrow up to £50,000 elsewhere. No bad credit loans. Tesco Bank doesn't say that you need a good credit score to apply for a loan, so if your credit isn't entirely up to scratch, it might still be possible to get offered a loan. However, if your credit situation is closer to bad than fair, it is worth noting that Tesco makes it clear that it doesn't offer dedicated bad credit loans. Features. The personal loans available from Tesco Bank are unsecured loans, which can be taken out without having to put forward an asset that you own as security or collateral against the loan. The amount borrowed, plus interest, is then paid back in fixed monthly repayments made over a set period of time, called the loan term. The interest rate you're offered will depend on your personal circumstances and the amount you wish to borrow. It's also worth noting that if you're a Tesco Club card holder when you apply, Tesco might offer you a lower rate. Helpfully, there's an easy-to-use loan calculator on the bank's website which will provide an indication of how much the monthly repayments and total amount repayable might be on a typical Tesco personal loan at different loan amounts and over various terms. Tesco Bank loans can be used for a wide variety of reasons, including to fund home improvements, buy a car, pay for a wedding or holiday, and consolidate existing debt. Am I eligible for a Tesco Bank loan? To qualify for a Tesco loan, you will need to be between 18 and 74 years old, or at least age 22 if the loan is to refinance existing debt. Be employed and not in a probationary period or have a separate regular income, such as a pension. Have lived in the UK for at least 3 years. Have a UK personal current account. You will also need to pass any credit checks that Tesco carries out as part of the application process. You can check your eligibility for a Tesco Bank personal loan in a matter of minutes and without affecting your credit score on the bank's website. A credit check will only be made if you decide to apply for a loan. Alternatively, you could consider using a loans eligibility service to conduct a soft search across multiple lenders. This will show you the likelihood of a successful application against several different loans without affecting your credit score. But check the details of the service you use to make sure it only uses soft searches and how many lenders it checks. How long does it take to apply? When applying online, there's the chance of instant approval and to receive your funds within 2 hours, which means you might get a Tesco loan faster than through many other lenders. However, this is not a cast iron promise, and you should be aware that the faster payment delivery of funds used by Tesco can sometimes take up to 48 hours. If you apply over the phone or the bank needs you to supply some extra documents before making a loan decision, you might be looking at between 5 and 10 days to move an application forward and get the money. Availability of customer support. When compared to the high rankings it received in the other categories, Tesco Bank's performance in terms of the availability of customer service is not quite as exceptional overall. You might be able to manage your Tesco loan through your online account or the mobile app, but if you want to speak personally with a member of the customer support team, you won't have many options to choose from. Tesco Bank provides its customers with an online community forum where they may ask questions to other customers. Additionally, Tesco Bank gives customers the opportunity to submit inquiries directly to the bank regarding certain situations. In the event that you favor more conventional approaches to customer service, Tesco additionally offers phone help that is accessible 7 days a week, and you can even write to the bank.